same as the Aussies have to learn in their dealings with bikies and their dealings with, say, Chopper Read. For God's sake, redemption is still on the menu.
You've got to want to be redeemed, don't you?
Well, the point about your Jesus, who is the Higgs boson of religion, is that we don't know what people are wanting because we only listen to their words.
Well, what do you mean about bikies?
Well, I'm saying that the state of Victoria and around Australia seems to be determined to demonise the bikies, and they're now going to pulp their machines, aren't they?
Oh, Queensland, they're setting a special jail for them and lock them up 23 hours a
Let's
day.
nuke them.
Yeah.
I think what we should be doing is what that girl, what's his name? Malala.
Who?
From Pakistan,
Oh,
the
yes.
girl who got shot.
Oh, yes, yes.
And she said, didn't she? She said, listen, if the Taliban walked in that door with a bloody rifle, first I'd throw my shoe at him. And then she said, I wouldn't do that because, in fact, I'd be like him, violent. So she said, I'd tell him I'm after religion. That's all I'm after for myself and his children. And shoot me if you want to, because I'm telling you. Now, she says we've got to enter into dialogue with people.
So we've got to have dialogue with the bikies.
I can't see why we can't at least have dialogue. Now, I know that the other mobs out there, the rednecks, and they're saying, there he goes again, or I'm simply saying, I've got to talk like this now because I'm old, and because of Article 116 of the Australian Constitution, Neil.
What's that?
Freedom of religion.
Okay.
And my religion is not only about singing hymns, but it's also about doing the right thing.
True.
And the best thing we can do now is keep talking like you do, keep talking with people.
When Costas died, and you were talking to me about coppers, I've never heard you so emotional.
Well, it hit me right between the eyes, you see, that he's lying on the ground. There's a wedding coming up the aisle. The bride's almost come into the church, and I'd gone into that back room, and I thought to myself, geez, he hasn't turned up today. And I thought, do I go in there and do the church first? Do I go and see if he's... I opened the door, and he's dead on the ground. And Rosie, the dog, is sitting on the... I was going to say the tucker box, sitting on the sofa watching him. And I thought, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what do I do here? Don't leave me behind. So I went into the church and I made the phone call to the emergency services, and then I went in and did the wedding, which just, I think, is that combination of what? Doing your duty on the one hand, and also being compassionate and doing the other thing on the other end, and trying to get it all done at the same time. It struck me then, you see, because that was a 35-year-old story that cost us and us.
Yeah.
Not just me,
Yeah.
cost us and us. And I thought that was the way that the Catholic Church should be going. Sorry, I'm talking too much.
How'd you get through the wedding?
Well, once again, I think it's that strange Scottish duty thing. You know, stick to what you've got to do at the time, and everything else will work out all right. Now, God rest his soul, and we had another one the other day, aged, 45, 6, 7, poor Michael. He shuffled off his mortal coil. They're all going around
See
about...
one of your workers?
No, one of, I must say, their clients, one of our friends.
Okay.
Terrible hard life. And the one who went just, I think, 5 days ago under a bridge in Melbourne, he was only 25. See, there's a lot of terrible, lonely people. That's why I'm saying, for God's sake, don't let us get too redneck, because these people are shuffling off their mortal coils at an extraordinary rate.
Well, look, you've entirely diverted.
No, I'm sorry, I
You've
shouldn't.
entirely diverted to talk about your own health.
Did we talk about the picture?
Yeah, the pictures on the age
6:40 tonight.
6:40 tonight. Cinema
Opens
Nova from
Thursday, and if we all go by the weekend, Nova might give us another few days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. Then you can get maybe the 350 people get their money
Yeah,
back.
and come and see Neil Mitchell in the film at
Yeah,
what I
I'm in the
consider
film.
to be the poignant moment of the whole story.
Yes, it is, because of what you said. How is your health, really?
Oh, I'm going all right. I can. My mouth hasn't stopped.
No.
You see what I mean? But my legs and my arms.
You and Saffron acting parts out in that movie. You're a shocking actor.
Terrible
I would have
actors.
thought after all those years, and you
Terrible.
stand up
No.
in front of people.
No.
No,
What
can't
you-
act.
What? I can't act.
No scripts.
No.